We start in Puerto Rico, where 2 new confirmed cases of monkeypox now brings the territory's total infections to 4. And as the Secretary of Health reports, the infections are not linked to each other. Our Francis Felix reports.
The Department of Health confirmed 2 additional cases of monkeypox, bringing the total register in Puerto Rico to 4 cases. We talked with Dr. Fernando Cabanillas about this disease that keeps vigilant the government and citizens.
Health Secretary Carlos Mellado announced in a tweet that the monkeypox surveillance system confirmed 2 cases for orthopox virus, with a total of 4 cases that are not linked to each other and are associated with trips.
If the same thing that is happening in New York happens here, in California, it's actually where they have more cases in the U.S., and it's also spreading fast. So I don't think it's going to become a pandemic like COVID. I don't think that's going to happen because mostly it's not as contagious as COVID, and the people who are infected with monkeypox, they usually don't transmit the disease until they become symptomatic. So it's different in that sense, different to COVID.
What are the symptoms associated with this disease?
Initially starts with a fever, with the very intense headaches, swollen lymph glands, which can be in the groins or in the neck or in the underarms. And then after that, like 3 days later, the patients will develop the skin lesions, which start like spots, flat spots, but then they become protuberant. That's what we call papules in medicine. And then from papules, they can ulcerate and become infected.
But how long the symptoms last?
It takes usually like 2 to 4 weeks for the disease to eventually fade away, but it can kill like 5% of the people that are infected. So the disease is mostly spread by direct contact with skin lesions. It's been mostly, basically almost all of the cases have been in males that have sex with males, so either bisexuals or homosexuals. But of course, that's exactly how AIDS started, exclusively in homosexuals, but eventually it spread to heterosexuals.
Cabanillas explained that it's not contagious as COVID, and people who are infected don't transmit the disease until they become symptomatic.
Isolate people because if they become symptomatic and they have skin lesions, and if people are aware about this, like I think a lot of people are becoming aware of this, then they should self-isolate and they should seek help from a physician because they have to diagnose it. There's not a blood test to diagnose the disorder. You have to scrape the lesions, and then that's done by the Department of Health.
According to the World Health Organization, 1 case of monkeypox in a non-endemic country is considered an outbreak. The doctor assures us that more cases of monkeypox could spread in the island. Reporting from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.